Hi, and welcome back to the Tarot Life Coach channel with me, your host, Tanya Melendez, the Tarot Life Coach. Coming to you today, Monday, September 26th. Very excited about a wonderful new week we have with a new moon and beginning of a new month, October. How fast our time is going by. And so as we always start, I want to start with a breath of gratitude, knowing that I am grateful to be here doing my video this week, as well as connecting with all of my friends, my followers, my students, my clients, and just grateful for my beautiful new home here in Madrid, Spain. It's a beautiful sunny day here. Again, tomorrow is our new moon, and it is going to be a powerful new moon because we are going into a new month. So there's lots of planetary things going on with Venus and Mercury. We don't have a Mercury retrograde. However, we do have a lot of moving energy going around. So as I'm getting started, I am shuffling one of my favorite decks, the Archangel cards by Doreen Virtue, just to set the tone for our morning and to give us an insight. So if we need some extra oomph this week, we can always look back at this card in this video and see what is in store for us. So with that said, I'm going to pick a card. All right, so the card I get is Compassion. It's Archangel Zachiel, and it says, soften your heart with respect to the situation and all the people involved, including yourself. So this is a wonderful message to be compassionate with yourself. And if you follow my website, you know that every month in my Tarot Tanya newsletter, I focus on a chakra as well as a stone. And this month's stone, I decided to use rose quartz. I have a very small piece with me. I didn't bring my big chunk with me from Chicago here because I didn't want it to weigh in my suitcase. But rose quartz. Rose quartz is a very powerful stone. It's really good for healing, and it's perfect for that compassion part, the compassionate card, because it reminds us to be compassionate with ourselves. And rose quartz, being a soft pink color, also really connects with the heart chakra energy. So again, if you can, get yourself a piece of rose quartz, because it really does help. And I like to have small pieces sometimes because then I can walk around with it in my pants pocket, hold it in my hand all day. It really gives me a sense of comfort, and again reminds me to be passionate. And today, and compassionate. And today on my Facebook status, I said belief plus faith equals passion. So that's what I'm talking about today, passion. And so it's very interesting that we got the word compassion as well, because compassion and passion are very closely comparable. Passion, and I'm talking about not physical passion, but it could also be physical passion, talking about emotional passion, because passion is your determination, your motivation, your inspiration. And so I really wanted to hone in on those feelings this week with faith plus belief equals passion. So where are you passionate? What are you passionate about? What is your motivation? What is your inspiration? I have an article that I've been working on, and kind of a beginning of a book proposal called Inspired Living, and that is an having an enriched life, and well as being inspired. And sometimes when you're inspired, you're also enriching and inspiring others. So just remember, be compassionate. So I am going ahead and shuffling our tarot deck. And again, if you ever want to get in contact with me, always you can look up my website at www.tarotlifecoach.com. And let's see what the cards have for us this week. So we are walking into October. And with October comes Samhain. We have a wonderful full moon, I want to say on the 13th of this month, and Halloween at the end of the month. So again, if you want any additional information, you can look up my website. So the first card we get is the Ten of Cups. And so the Ten of Cups is reminding us to remember our loved ones. And this is not just our family, but these are the ones that are friends and the ones that we're closest to. So in conjunction with that compassion card, this is really reminding us to really think about those we love, and in a way of being compassionate to them as well as being compassionate to yourself. And so just a reminder to send out love vibrations. Again, that rose quartz will really help you stay focused in love, because only love is real. Fear is a false experience appearing real. That's what fear means. F is false. E is experiences or expectations. A is appearing, and R is real. So remember, we are practicing compassion this week. And then we get the Two of Swords, which is really interesting for the middle of the week, because this is telling us, trust our intuition, let down your guard, really go with your gut feeling, listen to your heart, see what messages are you receiving in your gut and in your heart. Sometimes our head clouds our judgment, and we sometimes get a chance to listen in with our heart and listen in with our gut. So that is really trusting our intuition. And this Two of Swords is reminding us of that. But again, to soften that heart. That's what compassion is telling us. Soften that heart. Don't have your guard up. Loosen that. Loosen that and be compassionate. But again, trust your instinct. And then the last card we get is the Three of Rods. And so what this is telling me is you are on a journey. Every part of every process, every day, every experience is building on your journey. So every experience, whether it's perceived as good or bad, negative or positive, is helping you along your journey. So remember to embrace these changes, embrace what is happening, and allow yourself to feel what you feel, because a lot of times we try to sweep under the rug how we're feeling when we really just need to get those feelings out. So if it's sadness, if it's happiness, even if you're having a dark day where you just don't want to talk to anybody, let yourself feel those feelings instead of trying to bury it under the rug, because then it's buried but it's not forgotten. So let yourself really express yourself. And that doesn't mean lashing out at anyone. Remember, our keyword for this week is compassion. So really focus in on compassion. How can you be compassionate with yourself, and how can you be compassionate with others? And with that said, I just want to remind you to listen in to my radio show on Blog Talk Radio every Wednesday at noon Central Standard Time. It is Chicago time, and for me it's 7 p.m. here in Madrid, but you don't have to worry about that. And then on Thursdays I am on Being with Ron Ash, and that is from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. and that's Eastern Standard Time, and you can find all of my information on my website. And I am offering a special, wink wink. This special is just for my YouTube listeners, for my Tarot Life Coach channel listeners. So I'm offering this for 15 people only. So the first 15 people who set up an appointment and pay for your appointment will get this special price of $30. So you get a 30-minute reading plus a bonus for only $30. So that's really less than $1 a minute. So if you're one of the first 15 people to get in, I'm only taking 15 from today through October 15th, and then it's done. I'll offer another special, but it won't be as good as this one. So again, if you've heard this message and you've really been wanting to get a reading with me or have a session, we could do spiritual counseling or we could do a tarot reading. Please book a session with me, pay for it, and we'll set up the time for you right away between now and October 15th. So again, I'm just sending so much love, peace, and blessings to everyone who can hear my voice and who's listening to my video. Again, have a wonderful, compassionate, and passionate week. Peace and blessings till next week. Have a wonderful new moon. Set those intentions. And remember, what you put out, you get back threefold. So have a wonderful week, everyone. Peace and blessings.